Declutter and redesign girls' kids' room. My big sister's birthday was the first week of April, so I decided to help her declutter and redesign a storage room into my niece's own room. Site visit. First step was to check the room, so I had a site visit. I was looking to get a feeling of the room, what was allowed to go, what could stay. I also need to have a vision to figure out what my sister's vision was. I had to measure, make pictures of the furniture in the room and discuss potential vision, but not the definitive one. After the site visit, we went to Building Depot and checked out some loft beds. Important to note is that don't buy anything until you have a vision of what you want. So I made that clear to not purchase anything. Just check out the prices if you want to check it out, but don't buy anything until the room is entirely cleaned and when we discuss a vision and something that you really want to pursue for the design. Plan of attack. So we had three things that I discussed with her. So the first was declutter and cleanup. Second was the design process, and last would be rearrange and redesign for real. Reorganizing kids' toys. Week 1. So on Monday, I started at night with 3 boxes that I got from my sister because I had a normal work day. The first box had a lot of baby dolls which were separated and donated. My niece got to choose her favorite baby dolls, and the rest was going to a children's home. I started with 3 piles: the throwaway pile, the keep it pile, and the giveaway pile. And that's how Monday ended. On Tuesday, I got another box, but I didn't work on Tuesday because I had a normal work day. This day, I worked on a freelance project, a swimming pool, which I am the architecture draftsman. It's not my design. I also had a freelance client who finally said yes to a design proposition, so I had to make my offer for my drafting hours. Wednesday, I worked again at night, and I started having a decluttering system. So we sorted the type of playing activities, and the boxes my sister gave me were really helpful. The playing styles were getting a form. So we had the food section, the playing with the doll section, and the Barbie section. On Thursday, again after 5 p.m., I didn't have ballet class this week, so this was really easy to work on decluttering the room. I finished the entire kids' room decluttering process on Thursday. By Friday, April 1st, in the morning, my mother bought some Ziploc plastic bags for me. I created labels just by cutting paper into squares, writing down what the box name was, and giving the plastic Ziploc bag a number. I used 3 used plastic containers that my sister had given me, and I divided them in 3 themes: Barbie box, food/cooking box, and playing house box, where I would put the baby toys. I used my sister's pretty labels and wrote down what was gonna be in the boxes. And that's how week 1. Reorganize the kids' clothes. Saturday, April 2nd. On Friday, my sister brought the clothes of my niece. So by Saturday, I divided the clothes. We had 2 piles, the hanging and the folding clothes. The 3 piles were still used for the folding clothes, and that was the keep, the giveaway, and the throwaway. We didn't have a lot of throwaway because 2 clothes only were ripped. For the rest, everything was fine. My sister helped me by giving me clothes of my niece that still fit her, and I used that as a measuring to figure out which clothes could keep and which needed to go. What was important? Study section place. Where we have a wall with no windows, that is where I was going to place the study section, and most important, a school board for her, because that's her way of learning by playing school. She is a glam girl like her mom, so she needed a section also to put on makeup, pretend makeup of course, play with her hair, dress her clothes, etc. So I needed to find out where I could put a mirror and where I could put the dressing table. She loves dressing up, so I needed to put the mirror in her room for herself. She had a 1-person bed. She has a 1-person bed, so we needed to incorporate that into the design. Because of feng shui elements, I didn't want to place the bed on the opposite side of the door, and I also didn't want to place it on the opposite side of mirrors, meaning the dressing table and the mirror that was going to be placed into the room. Now, of course, I also had to think about the toy boxes finding a place, the 3 boxes that I made. And she still had to have open space to play if she had company, like neighborhood kids coming by to play, meaning the room didn't have to be too crowded. And last, I needed to find an idea what I could do with the commode, because that was not going to be sold nor given away. So first inspiration was the color pink. We really wanted to use the color pink because she really likes it. And second was a picture that my sister sent, a dressing table with a cute mirror next to it. My niece also loved that idea. And last was some videos that my sister sent of amazing ideas for mosquito net, because we have dengue and malaria in Suriname. We need to think about that too. End result. So first, the bed. The bed will be moved from her mom's room to her own room. We already bought a fluffy pillow. What needs to be bought is a pink fluffy bedspread, because the mattress is a little bit smaller than the bed, so this would kind of hide it out. My sister is thinking of listening to me and placing some white wall shelves, so we're thinking of buying that and using some that she already has. The bed will also get a pink mosquito DIY net design. The bed will be placed beside the door so that it's a little calming to not consistently see who's walking in the room. In the future, a big fluffy rug will be placed on the floor. The dressing table and the commode. The dressing table will be moved from her mom's room into her room. The dressing table will be painted pink in the future. Everything of the commode will be removed and placed into the dressing table. So the purpose of this is for hair accessories. The dressing table will be placed at the window that shows the back street, because it's the smallest furniture, so it will not cover the natural lighting and ventilation to the room. All the clothes with hangers will be placed above, and the daily folding clothes will be placed on the 2 wardrobe shelves. The wardrobe shelves will be the wardrobe will be placed between the two windows. Narrow clothing cabinets and the current organized play boxes. The narrow clothing cabinets are for tutus, etc. as discussed. The box organization was already discussed, so that is going to be placed at the second window because the furniture height is perfect to just give normal, more natural lighting and natural ventilation. The commode and the study desk. The commode will look like a bookcase. So because of a standstill, this project isn't finished yet, but it will be continued. The DIY organized kids room for real will still happen. So what still has to happen is removing everything that is still in the room, cleaning the room entirely, painting the dressing table and the walls, shopping for furniture and accessories, placing and rearranging the furniture, placing shelves, and creating a DIY mosquito net for the bed. So if this part is finished, we'll see that in another clip. Thank you for watching, and see us next month with a new article.